Hello and welcome to Flippin' Through the Internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping live like we are every other Sunday. Oh, I just ate a bunch of bread. That was my dinner, is 2 slices of sourdough bread. Today's live stream is brought to you by Liquid Death, the orange flavor. So make sure that you check that out. It's not. I don't really have sponsors. I don't know if you guys know that, but I don't. Anyway, if you are watching live right now, make sure that you hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We call that the triumvirate of support. That's what we call it for those history buffs. The triumvirate of support. That is how you can support this channel. It's the best way that you can support this channel. If you want to support this channel in another way, I'm going to tell you about that in a second, but take the time and do that, like, subscribe. Leave a comment down below because I will, if you're watching live, I'm going to go to the chat as I do all throughout the program. Basically, you guys are the live stream, and I just talk about things that you're talking about. That's the trick. It's the inversion of television that's happening right now. If you want to support me in another way, if you think this is worth anything more than a like and a subscribe, please consider patreon.com/flippinthrough. Look at buttons, a 6 set of stickers. You can get a stencil for defacing both public and private property, if you can believe that. Some people do that. I have yet, though, to get, I was really hoping when I sent these out that people would be sending me images of things being defaced. Like a garbage can. This will look so good on a garbage can. I know Sticks McFly, longtime viewer, has he did that on his drum kit, on the bass drum. He sprayed some of those on. That was my goal, though, is that people would be defacing it in record amounts. Anyway, these are the people who I get to thank for their support today. Ben Forsgren, Joey Gesso, Reflection of Perfection, Misimo, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, let's go to the chat. Let's say hello to those people who have tuned in, not only tuned in, but said hello in the chat. Oh, hi. Is anyone else here? Yes, there are. There's a few people here. Hello, Harvey Esquire. Good to see you today. Hello, Shane's Hobbies. Evening, everyone. And evening to you, Shane. With that beautiful Cam Hayden illustration right there. We have Angel Acevedo Sketchy Works with an Angel Acevedo illustration for his, what is that called? Anyway, in Mexico, they still have newsstands with magazines, as well as comics, manga, puzzles, books, and activity books for kids. That's good to know. Also, good evening, everybody. Sticks McFly says hello to everyone. And Angel gets around and says, hello, Partek. Hello to you, Angel. If you're watching, just drop a chat. If you have something I should talk about, you just let me know. I have to say, this was possibly, the thumbnail for this video is possibly my best work that I've had ever. Did you see that? I put my face, I don't know if you guys appreciate that, I put my face onto somebody else's face, and I made my face black and white. It was a man at a newsstand, back to the newsstand, back to the well again. Because if you were tuned in last week, you know that I found this at the newsstand, the best of the worst. And I didn't even get, where did I turn the corner? I didn't even get halfway through this magazine, and there was just so much to talk about. It was a good conversation. You guys had a lot to say in the chat. This provided a lot to talk about because so far it really is some really good stuff from Mad Magazine. This is like a super, super special, even if it has been reprinted a number of times. A reissue of a special edition. They can't even call it a special edition. They have to say it's a reissue of a special edition. See, that's the problem. It was so good, it was too subtle. That's what the problem was, is I did too good of a job with my Photoshop. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted by the UPC barcode on the front of this. I'm safe, by the way, before you ask. Oh, the fires. The fire. Hey, Sticks, are you safe? Fires are ravaging California. That's not funny. I was laughing at the fact that I forgot that Sticks McFly is in California. So I'm glad to hear that you are safe and sound, Sticks. That's scary. I got a buddy out there right now. He just drove out there. As the fires were happening, he like drove out to Southern California, which is, I don't know, interesting choice. I do actually have some news. Now, I've spoken at length about your guys' behavior in the chat, about how this is a family program. Well, I was speaking with somebody very close to me who said, after my last live stream, I talked to them and they were like, yeah, I was watching. And I was like, oh, that's great. I'm glad you were watching. And then they said, I was watching with my kid. To which I said, why would you do that? That's not a good idea. So you guys got to watch it, okay? Because there might be a kid watching, all right? So keep that in mind. This actually is a family show, I think. I was surrounded by all the fires, but far away from them at the same time. That's so weird. Not even any smoke where I am. It's weird. That's what my buddy said. He's not that far away from them, but I said, hey, how are you doing? He was like, I don't know, it's fine. The skies are blue. He's house sitting out there. It's kind of wild. Heard the winds are dying down. Nope, the winds are picking up again tomorrow. They got to turn off the wind generators, dude. Turn those off, the wind stops. Like, what? Are they stupid? California has tons of those wind farms where they're generating wind. They have it all over. They got to turn those off. I don't know why they're stalling or hesitating. Other people's kids are not my responsibility. I raised my kids. They can raise theirs. Shane, that's not the type of attitude that we need to make this family show succeed. Hey, look at this, though. I worked really hard on this and made it all beautiful and everything and hung it up. And last night it fell off the wall. So I don't know. I think I'm going to just get a nail. Maybe I'll just put a nail right in his head there. Others, I don't know. I guess glue. I could glue it to the wall. Turn off the power to the grid. Turn off the power. The wind generators stop. No more winds. I don't know. I don't know why they don't hire me. I don't know why they don't consult me for things like this. I have thought about that. But the people who lived here before me lived here for like 60 years or something. And, the comment is, your new house is haunted. I don't think that that's the case. I think it's not haunted. And neither of the previous residents passed away here. So that's pretty good. So I'm pretty sure it's not. Here we have some gossip, mad gossip. So this dude offered about 60 issues for $80, and I was the first to respond, but he wants to sell them to someone younger? That's age discrimination. And in California, that can get you sent to the front lines of the firefighting, okay? So you just let them know that. Wind knocks down the power cables and causes fire. What? I don't understand how fire works. I don't understand how electricity works. I don't understand how light works. And I don't understand. Those are mainly the three things: fire, electricity, and light. I don't understand how any of those three things work. Should we get into the Mad Magazine? Should we just hop right in? I don't know if I can do a full hour and a half tonight because I'm running on empty. I had two pieces of bread, and that's about it. Oh, also, if you're wondering why I'm responding to comments so slowly, I forgot to switch. Okay, so like in YouTube, I can decide the latency, like the delay between for my video, and I did not switch it to ultra low latency. So I'm on a delay, which means that I get your comments delayed, which stinks, but that's dumb. I get trying to promote interest. That's not what it. First come, first serve. That's what the rule is, okay? First come, first serve. Or, if I don't like you, then I can just not sell it to you. Is this Facebook Marketplace? Give them a bad. Look at the bad. I don't know what I was saying. Give them a bad review. Look at the lighter side. The lighter side of Pat is a new roommate. Fire closest to me was arson. Let's put it really, yeah. That's crazy. First off, how do you catch somebody who lights a fire? I don't understand how they figure out how fires start. And why do beetles start fires? That's not funny. That's horrible. Poor me. Poor me. Why do I look like I'm lower here? Look at, I look like I'm lower here. Anyway, let's look at this. All right, we have this. It's I already introduced it. The best of, the worst of. I think I'm kind of excited. I think that my new light setup has fixed it. I think it's fixed a lot of the glare issues. They're still there slightly, but I don't know if putting them at an angle helps all that much. Maybe I'll do the angle. Let's see. Thank you for allowing me to play around with this. Here we have a mad look at airline safety instructions. Al Jaffee, the Jaff man. Airline safety instructions, that's like something that, I don't even know if they do it anymore, but that's I feel like the first meme that I remember on the internet where this artist did like these safety instructions. When was it? That must have been like the year 2000 or something. And it was really, it was that weird kind of, I don't know, that weird artwork that old safety instructions were drawn in. Emergency landing position. This is the position most passengers will probably assume. Diagrams of passengers heading for the exits always show an airliner with no seats, toilets, galleys, compartment walls, movie screens, or people packed in like sardines. When 300 oxygen masks drop down into a hysterical crowd, this is more like what you will see. You know what I like about this? I like that these like little added panels are written in like script. I like that. That's kind of a nice touch. Oh, nice. Oh, flipping along. Flip along. Flip along with Patty. That's what this new segment is called. This is like this right here, how close my chin is. This is bothering me so much. I have to like sit up straight, like some type of freak with good posture. I need to figure out how many times the Raven was lampooned in Mad Magazine, because it was done a number of times. Hold on, I'm gonna actually look. This reminds me of something that I started looking at the other day. So this is Frank Jacobs. I think we all know this, right? The Reagan with apologies to Edgar Allan Poe. I love this illustration so much. I think it is, I don't know, it's beautiful. Jerry Gersten. Jerry Gersten was, oh, Gersten, there we go. I'm typing it into eBay right now. Jerry Gersten. Jerry Gersten was like a big deal. Like he wasn't, I mean, like I know all the guys in Mad Magazine they're great artists, but like he was doing work for the New Yorker, right? Like Jack Davis was doing work for Reader's Digest. This dude's doing work for the New Yorker and the New York Times and stuff. It's like, you know, like as far as like, I feel like he was seen more as like an artist or something. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass. But to me, he doesn't really fit in with what I would kind of assume a mad artist would be. But that's, I think, why I like him so much, because his stuff is, I don't know, so different in Mad. It stands out. It stands out a lot. Not as much as Nixon. He was the most used Mad character. Or Spiro Agnew. Boy, are they giving it to Spiro Agnew. Must have lived there or something. Anyway, I was actually looking for, where do you buy original artwork? I guess like heritage auctions. I guess they're probably the best game in town. But look at, I was looking on eBay not that long ago. And look at, you can get these. Jerry Gersten would do this like signature where he'd draw an eyeball, which looks super cool. Here's a Rush Limbaugh caricature. Look at that. Look, he's wearing a Klan hood. We have ways of making you vote. Yeah. I mean, how cool is that? Look, you can see his pencils underneath it too. Oh, jeez. That would be a really cool one to have. Jerry Gersten, listed caricature, original penciled piece of Rush Limbaugh. $200. But is that good? Is that like not a bad deal when it comes to, dude, this is like, that's pretty sick. I remember my my great aunt would listen to Rush Limbaugh all the time. Yeah. Anyway, so there's like some pretty cool stuff. Hand autographed, signed sketch card. Who is this? Just like some random sketch from 1993. Not as finished. It's like a little sketch. Yeah, that other one is a deal. And then there's a bunch of baloney. Anyway, I need to figure out where to buy original artwork. I'd say Rush is fair. No, you can't price it based on how much you like the person sticks. All right? That's not fair. There's no one place to find original artwork. One bookstore I go to regularly has some Dave Bergs. Oh, that's cool. Well, I feel like if you live in California, if you live on the coasts, you're gonna stumble upon stuff like that a lot more often. I don't. I mean, like sometimes, well, comic shops will have original artwork, but that's all comic stuff. I feel like if you want original artwork, any other type, you probably are better off living on the coast. Obituaries for merchandising characters. Artist Bob Clark. Writer Frank Jacobs. The Campbell Kids. Forgot about the Campbell Kids. I remember them only vaguely. Boris and Doris Campbell, famed for decades as the Campbell Soup Kids, died today within hours of each other. Doctors at the scene believe both succumbed to the Smurf disease, otherwise known as acute cuteness. Aw. What is that? Morris the Cat? Is that the one from, which one is he from? Might find it in LA pawn shops. Yeah. How about this, though? Look at that. Mad Look at Disney Classics. I don't think I've seen this one. June 279. Number 279, June 1988. A mad look at Disney Classics. I love that. Love that Alfred E. Neuman. The sort of weird Disney-esque lettering at the top. I wonder if they're like, make it different enough where they can't sue us. Because I'm sure if anybody's going to sue Mad Magazine, aside from people in musical theater, it's going to be Disney. All right, let's look. Where's my screwdriver? Tong, 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 poof. Oh, she has to hitchhike. Look at, yeah, she wants to be a punk. Who likes you too, music. These are impossible to read. Zoom in on your television. That's even possible to do. Dorky dancing. This is what I didn't understand. Was dorky dancing, when did that take place? Dirty dancing. Dirty dancing movie. I'm going to look this up real quick. Here we go. We're in Wikipedia. The source for all movie stuff. Oh, look at, see guys? You're invited to celebrate Wikipedia Day in Minnesota. Look at that. Are you guys going to yell at me for not giving them money again? Let's see. I'm going to, hold on. Dirty Dancing premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. Plot. In the summer of 1963. This is what I'm talking about. I didn't realize this dumb movie takes place like in olden. I thought it was an 80s movie that took place in the 80s and they just like dancing. I think that that could be chalked up to the fact that I don't think I've ever fully watched this film. So these are good illustrations. Oh, look at this is fun. They just write all the times there's a cliche in the movie. Cliche, rich girl meets boy from the wrong side of the tracks. Cliche, repressed virgin discovers her sexuality. Cliche, the kindness of the less fortunate working class towards one another. Cliche, amateur steps in to perform for the ailing professional. Cliche, student falls in love with teacher. Wait, that guy's her teacher? Hero accused unfairly. Tension, will she succeed? The guy senses that he's fallen in love with the girl without knowing it. Cliche, dancing is foreplay. Cliche, sheltered rich girl learns about life from the streetwise poor hero. Cliche, father realizes his daughter is no longer a little girl. Aww. Okay, this drives me nuts, though. I think this drove me nuts last time as well. Oh, Mad Nasty File with guess who? Jerry Gersten. The Mad Nasty File. Hulk Hogan and David Letterman. The only time most people are modest is in describing their own faults. It's like at job interviews. What's one of my faults? You know what? I just work too hard. Sometimes I'm just too dedicated to my work. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop burning the midnight oil. So Footloose, 4 years before, was the same premise. Haven't seen that either. I feel like I have seen that one. Maybe I'm thinking about that one. People love dancing in the 80s. Me either, but I bet it's dirty and it has dancing. Yes. I think that, I mean, it is brilliant because it does, like, it is cool. It's a cool way to break it up. You guys know this is the thing that I skip, right? Most often. Like the movie things, like if I haven't seen it, I'm probably not going to read it. Even Tom Richmond called me out for it. He was on a live stream. He's like, "You never fucking read these things." He didn't swear because he's a gentleman, but yeah. It had Jennifer Grey. Couldn't have been too dirty. What does that mean? See, I don't even know what that means. I wonder if that. What do you think that Rush Limbaugh one? That probably wasn't a nasty file, was it? I don't know. Here we have, oh, look at a little sampler, a mad sampler. Mother. It's for the massive guilt she gave me. O is for the outbursts that she had. T is for her total domination. H is how she drove out dear old dad. E is for the eunuch that she made me. R is for my respect she stripped away. Put them together, they spell mother. The reason I'm so fucked up today. Oh, that's sweet. Who did these? Oh, Deborah Mills. Woodbridge. Yes, I thought I was going to say I thought it was one of the artists or writers' wives, and that's exactly who it was. I think she did a couple of them. I know they had a couple of these. Ooh, I'll look that up. What is it? Deborah Mills Woodbridge. Let me go to cracked cover site. Idiots. Wood Bridge. Oh wait. Control F. Deborah Mills Woodbridge. Oh! Boom. Yeah, she did two of them. One of them was 520. Oh, I don't think it's, let's look it up. 520. It was God Bless Her Soul. I thought it was, okay. Oh yeah, it is a cross-stitch one. But I thought she had done more. Like maybe there was the Mad Sampler cover. Maybe somebody else did that one. This one's so sick. I love this. What is this? The land for a cracked cover site? I tried doing that joke on one of his videos, and it didn't work. Earlier this year, when I said the Mad Hate book started in the 80s, I got it mixed up with the Nasty file. Yeah. Which, I mean, kind of not that far off from each other. Here we have, oh, I got to switch back over to this. Oops, overhead. I think this one was from, is that from the cover that had 90, here, I'm going to look this up. It's like Alfred E. Neuman as a rapper on the cover, and there's some rap lyrics. I could be wrong. Where's number 300? That one may have been earlier. Wait, no, oh yeah, number 300. This definitely isn't it because it's obviously a celebration issue. I'm going to find the one I'm talking about though. Yeah, here we go. I was thinking about this. Mad Magazine number 278, where it's all rap stuff. Anyway. Mad raps up Shakespeare. Woodbridge. Look at Woodbridge. And this is ba 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 ba. Oh, look at this. I think Kyle and I looked at this once and we talked about it. It must have been reprinted. Come on, dude. Look at that Woodbridge work. This is like, who is that artist Kyle is always talking about? There's like some engraver or something. But look at all of those details. The balcony rap from Romeo and Juliet. Juliet, baby, you're chill, you're rad. If we get together, we could make it bad. Romeo, honey, a real smooth line. So what's the story? Your place of mine. Not so fast there, sweetie. Not so fast there, sweetie. Let's not forget. I'm a Montague. You're a Capulet. You're the #1 stud in this whack town. Let's get it on before our bots cool down. Both families hate the other's guts. If we tried the knot, they would all go nuts. If it busts their chops, they all can choke. So hear me good, I ain't blowing smoke. Talking about blowing and busting. Nice. You know that we'll wind up dead, of course. Well, dying's no kick, but it beats divorce. Look at that. Here we go. Albrecht Dürgel. Albrecht, come out of your room. You're keeping these reprobates in line, Harv? I try, but I'm too liberal. Well, I don't... What's his face? Shane was talking about how he wishes I lived with ghosts, which is pretty messed up. Why would you ever wish that on somebody? Look at every little brick. Look at all the rendering on all those little bricks. Have you seen the cover for 496? I'm about to see the cover for 496. I forgot about this. What is this? Does this count as blackface? Oh, Lil Wayne. He's Lil Wayne. Holy shit. I forgot about this. I'm gonna do a special. Okay, I was on YouTube Studio and there's this thing where it'll be like inspiration for videos, and you can click on it and it'll like make stuff up basically. So like things that you could do videos on. It's AI basically generates it based on all the content that you've done. I'm going to tweak one of them, and I'm going to be like, the 10 best times they race swapped Alfred E. Neuman. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write that down. Hold on. Top 10 Alfred race swaps. I think that could crack the algorithm. I think that could really work. And I could kind of like get into like the culture war thing. I could get those people excited about it. No, what's sick about this is like, gosh, I can't zoom in anymore, but look at, there's the mad Puyet. There's on his eyelids, read mad. What me worry. This is fun. Look at, there's like the, it's like one of the original, one of those, I'm like tilting, trying to read it upside down. Like one of the kind of earlier renditions of Alfred E. Neuman is right there. Obviously it says mad right there, but. And then I think right over here, this one right here, that's like a part of the old border. This is actually like a really awesome cover that Mark Fredrickson did. Gosh. All right, I might have to do that. Yeah, listen, I actually might need help. I might actually need help trying to find all the time. Maybe I'll just use covers as the thing, and then that's easier for me to scan through. But if you have a cover, a race swap, Alfred, cover. Which, I mean, there's the famous one from the 60s where it's like 6 different Alfreds, and there's like a Chinese Alfred and an African Alfred, and that one's pretty wild. And then there's there's Hitler Alfred. And remember, it's not racist because Alfred is fictional. That's true. Better ghost than a mummy. No, I don't know that that's true. And ghosts raise resale value? I'm almost certain that that's not true. Little Sambo is fictional too. Guess it's not. Yeah, and okay, yeah. So I guess it falls apart. I think maybe what he means is because he's not in blackface, because he's not a real person, so he's not actually in. It may break down the logic on that. I wonder if they'll do one on P. Diddy, or is that too real? I do think that there's like there's sort of like when it comes to with certain things like Mad, I think that they have like a threshold of like too soon. I don't think Mad Magazine, maybe they would now. I don't think they would do 9/11 jokes because all those dudes were New York guys, and I think that that was too real for them, you know. Yeah, so I think they might do something on P. Diddy, but yeah. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Issue 111 was the race issue. That's right. That's the one I'm thinking about. They would have to do 2 on Chuck Berry. Oops, what's this? I don't know the whole story of Sambo. I just liked the pancakes. Listen, guys, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do here. I'm not going to Google anything. I'm not going to look up anything about Lil Sambo. I'm not engaging in that conversation. So this is a family show. How about that? It's behind your head. It's behind your head. It's behind your head. It's behind your head. Huh. I don't know what that means. I think they may do P. Diddy jokes, but not a cover. Nobody. Yeah, and I don't think it's probably not cover worthy. I'm not looking up that. I'm not looking up Chuck Berry #2. I know. Stop it. The delay. Yeah, sorry. There's the delay. Dude, that sucks. I'm usually pretty good at remembering that. Here we go. These were some mad things. The whole fucking thing is mad things. Of course, you idiot. Mad posters, but from 2 different ones. We have the belching dragon Chinese food, dropped egg soup, 1-ton soup, hot and scalding soup, 10 ingredients water, appetizer, steam clean dumplings. You guys, I didn't eat dinner tonight, so I'm like right now absolutely starving. Yeah. But he's not. Listen, I'm doing my video and I'm going to get 1 million views on it, all right? So don't try to talk me out of it. I wonder if I have paperback covers. Boom, paperbacks. Is French a race? Is French a race? Well, this is weird. Is German a race? Can I zoom in on these? I kind of can. Let me look at some of these paperback covers. These are kind of hard to tell because they're all constantly moving and changing. I like these. Oh, I should actually pull some of these out. Look at like the Invisible Mad, and then the one where it's like him as the Wolfman. Oh. Is there a Dracula one? Think of that, all Universal monsters. Yes, here's the Dracula one. Son of Mad Sucks. A Frankenstein one. Why did I never think about that? What a great display that would be. Oh my gosh. Is there, they don't, oh, there's another Frankenstein one. Self-Made Mad is a Frankenstein one. Let's see. Any other? No, I think all the paperback covers are respectful. Yeah, I think they're all fine. This one, Washington cross-dressing the Delaware. I'm actually somewhat surprised they reprinted this here at this point. Oh yeah, Token Mad. I forgot about that one. Where's the Token Mad? I've got that one. And I mean, come on. We can let that slide. Here's the Dysfunctional Family Circus. George Woodbridge is the artist. Desmond Devlin is the writer. Hey, here's an Italian right there. Bundy. See, Jaffee, I told you. Just like Cable. Oh. This is like, Desmond Devlin's a genius, right? Like, he might be one of the all-time best Mad writers. I don't care if that's controversial. I think that's like, it's fair. He's like, even if you asked me to like hedge my bet, I would say Desmond Devlin is so solidly in the top 10. He's in the top 5. Easy. That's what I would say. That was Grandpa. He's in hell now. Heck, yes. Friday. Oh, Tuesday. Let's go through all the weeks. Mommy, PJ found the gun. Just when you think it can't get more effed up, it gets more effed up. You made this card Thursday. Dear Mommy, I love you. You made this card by yourself. It sucks. If you loved your fish as much as he loved you, maybe he wouldn't have died. Saturday. Billy will be ready as soon as he's finished changing the bed sheet he wet last night. Oh, what a prick. And then the Sunday strip. Dysfunctional Family Circus. They made us write about a school essay about what my daddy does with me. But don't worry, I didn't tell. Are you daddy's boss, dickweed? How come your desk drawer is full of empty bottles? When you have to kiss the boss's ass, can I watch? When I grow up, I want to be a workaholic too. Hey, they use the same envelopes and staplers that you've got at home. Billy's trying to Xerox his butt, only he can't reach the buttons from where he's sitting. Whose lady's underwear are these? You don't have to hide, PJ. Daddy never hits us in front of people. Jaffee lost one of his shoes. That makes him a worthless little loser, right, Daddy? Okay, at this point, though, I agree, but I think I just relate to him better because I'm closer to his age than the original UGI. Yeah, that's true, I think. There's probably some bias there. But I don't know. Go find an 80-year-old to come up with the different list. You know, ask an 80-year-old what they think, who they think all-time great writers are. Hey, look at, there's Dickie D. The first thing the psychic told me was that I stuttered, and she doesn't even know me. Amazing. Here we have Monroe and the Curse. Now, if you like Monroe as much as I do, you should check out Potter's EB podcast. That link should be in the description as well. Kyle Bridget and I went over this very issue. We discussed it. We talked about how great Monroe is, how great Bill Ray is, and we've gone through a couple of those episodes, for lack of a better term, of Monroe from Mad Magazine. So check that out. It will not cannibalize Potter's EB content like that. Here we have Monopoly cards that reflect the way business is really done today. So you have, okay, let's see how many of these people I can name. That's Turner, Ted Turner. This is Donald Trump. Is that's William Buffett? Is that right? I don't know who this is. This is some lady businessman. I think there was only one in 1997. There's only the one. So Sally Jesse Raphael. And then I have no idea who that could be. Community chess. A false rumor about your company supporting Satanism hits the internet. Lose $550 million. When was 97? They're making internet jokes? Get out of here. Get out of here. Hold on, I need to check something. Let's see. Okay. Hire NBA star to endorse your shoddy product. Pay $18 million. Oh, I remember what I needed to check. I took my phone out and I forgot what I was going to check. Yeah. Okay, now I remembered. Thank you for your patience. Bust union and hire scabs at half the salary. Collect $35 million in additional profits. Announce massive layoffs and downsizing moves. Stock price soars. Collect $70 million bonus. This is from the Porker brothers. Who wrote this? Oh, Sam Viviano's the artist. Jay Preet. Jay Preet is the writer. Like, my God, this sucks. Stop shrinking them down. Like, look at even these ones that look like they're full size are not full sized. It's a bummer. It's a crying shame. Anyway, I gotta X that out. I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip the 60s and the 90s. Or should I? That's right, Rick Tolka. I couldn't come up with the name. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to go silent on you for so long. Hey, before we go into this, let me please remind you, hit like, hit subscribe, and leave a comment down below. That's the #1 way that you can support this YouTube channel. I'm gonna look over, how many likes do I have? Oh, I didn't even give it a thumbs up. What the hell am I doing? I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Now I got 12. Very nice. So yeah, just consider doing that. If you're watching live right now, if you haven't dropped anything in the chat, just say hello. That's all. That's all you got to do. The Incredible Tulk. Yeah. Talcum powder. That's what I call them. Yeah. Remember, these are excerpts from Totally Mad, which was a bigger format hardback. What? I didn't know that. I didn't know that this was from Totally Mad. Who said that? Excellent. Excellent. Thank you, Honk Steady. Thank you. I like this video before we started. Don't make me change. It's great that special collector's editions are back. Well, this one is back like every single year. It's almost like the Mad Stocking stuffer, where it's like you can even, I don't know if it really counts as still being around. Here we go. Here we go. This is somebody I love. John Caldwell. Yes, indeed. John Caldwell. Hold on. I just got to. Oh, that's not important. When Priests Go Bad. John Caldwell is one of my favorites. I like his art. I like his writing. I like his attitude. This has been known to happen to doctors, lawyers, athletes, politicians, and high-powered Wall Street execs, but there is nothing more disturbing than when priests go bad. And I do think that, you know, when did this come out? 1994. I was gonna say, well, you know, good job he avoided the low-hanging fruit. But I don't know if there was, like, to the extent we know today, any issues. I don't know that they were that widely known that would be a joke somebody would go for. Anyway, sloppy exorcisms. Yo, Vinny, give me a $5 trifecta in the third. Devilish tricks, pea soup, and Old Faithful. Holy water balloons. Holy water balloon fights. Questionable charities. Please give. Butts for tots. He's talking about cigarette butts. The old heater. No win bingo. No win bingo. U2. Anybody got U2? Next one up. M16. That's M16. How about F451? Bishop's hat keep away. Product placement in sermons. And the Lord saith unto Moses, thou shalt shop at Ted Snappy Hardware at 53 Wacker Avenue. That's actually, that shows like not good knowledge on how a Catholic Mass works. That wouldn't happen. Anyway, drive-by baptisms. That's pretty sick, I think. Employing the wheel of absolution to determine penance. Okay, for lying once and taking the Lord's name in vain 3 times, let's see. 1 good swift kidney punch. 20 laps around the chapel. Go to hell. 3 Hail Marys and a wedgie. 1 chorus of the Notre Dame fight song. 3 Highway to Heaven reruns. 1 rosary and spin again. 2 weeks, 2 extra weeks. Reading upside down is hard. 2 extra weekends in purgatory, something, something, something. That's great. I love that. Here's a radio that woke up an entire industry. Booze, better sound ads through research. I remember these ads like really well. And I remember people buying these. I had a friend of the family that had this. Yeah. Star Wars. Monica Gate, the never-ending saga. I think this is from sort of top 10 stupidest. This is cool though. This is a cool poster. Monica looks like a babe in this. I don't know if you guys see that. Ooh, look at that. One of my favorites right here. Lord of the Rings, the feeble shtick of Kaching. Not that, not Lord of the Rings. I don't care about Lord of the Rings. I'm not into nerd stuff. It's funny how Monica Lewinsky jokes seem older than Judge Ito jokes. I think I get what you mean, yeah. I'll be honest too, like I have a hard time laughing at her now. like as an adult. I don't, it's sort of like not amusing what happened to her. It's like really shitty. Um, yeah, I think we all kind of let her down. When did the Pope Mobile come out? Pope Mobile came out after the Pope was shot. That's when. I could double check that for you. But the Pope Mobile, Pope John Paul II, there was an assassination attempt on his life. And after that, I think he was, anyway. Famously, he forgave the man. He went and washed the feet of the man who shot him. Popemobile is a specially designed motor vehicle used by Pope during public appearances. It is considered a successor to the sedia gestiodore or gestatoria, and was designed to allow the Pope to be more visible when greeting large crowds. Some open air, while others have bulletproof glass walls, deemed necessary after the 1981 assassination attempt of John Paul II. Pope St. Paul John Paul II. Did I say that right? Did I mess that up? Some allow the Pope to sit, while others are designed to accommodate standing. Yeah, there you go. What is this? This is cool. Whoa! Look at that. That's sick. Dude, this is a #1 mad Catholic podcast. Or whatever. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's when it came out. Wait, did we determine a year? 81? Yeah, 81. A few months ago, I found Monica Lewinsky, The Untold Story, illustrated by Bill Plimpton. Dude, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to get me to go down a Pope hole. Call it a pee hole. Wait, no, we don't. I was trying to do like a ketamine joke. Didn't work. Didn't work at all. Herman Mejia is great. What else do you want to say? Just look at this. I hope you've been looking at it. Like, he does these distorted caricatures that still look just like the people. Like, I guess like all caricatures are distortions, right? But his, like, they're always doing these weird, grotesque faces. Like, look at that one, Orlando Bloom, or like, I don't know, this guy, Gimbal, or like this little freak, you know, the guy from Alien. They should have a Popemobile with a Bacta tank that he can float in. What the hell is a Bacta tank? Oh, are you doing some Star Wars thing? Is that what you're saying? Is that some reference? Bacta. Damn it. Tank. This better not offend me. It is a Star Wars fucking thing. I knew it. The Bacta tank. Large vessels filled with a liquid healing agent and used to treat seriously injured patients. Can't get one past me. Hello, Cam. Good to see you. Friend of the show, Cam Hayden. That's a new one. We weren't able to say that until he appeared on the show. I'd like to see one where the Pope is on a giant spring and pops up like a Jack-in-the-Box. You know, they technically have one. It's called the Beast, and it's a big limousine that the Secret Service are in charge of. Anyway, I'm going to stop gushing over Herman Mejia. I'm also going to stop talking about the Pope and Catholicism. And what's this? The Bunyan. Area man finds out a headline amusing, but that it's about him. Bethesda, Maryland, Ray Jeffries thought the headline to this story was kind of funny, but that was about it. Oh, but that's about it. Okay, great. I'm turning this page. Unconscious racists. Insists it's habit that makes them call Martin Luther King Boulevard by its former name. Walk right past stores that use rap songs in their advertising. Swear they eat at Denny's for the food. What does that mean? Oh, wait, wasn't there like Denny's kicked black people out or something, right? Always seem to find themselves on supermarket checkout lines manned by their own kind, no matter how much longer the wait. I don't know, this isn't that funny. Never wonder why there's no black people on Friends. Often forget to pick up things at the local 7-Eleven because they're too busy staring at the clerk's dot. Pulled for Mark McGuire over Sammy Sosa. I don't know. The art's good. The Bush's campaign TV commercial. He's running against Jesus. Jesus of Nazareth says, "Give to him who begs from you, and do not refuse him who would borrow from you." Jesus favors more government handouts for welfare cheats. Jesus of Nazareth says, "Judge not, that you be not judged." Jesus is soft on crime. Jesus of Nazareth says, "Render therefore unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's." Jesus will raise your taxes. Jesus of Nazareth says, "Do not resist one who is evil, but if anyone strikes you on the right cheek, turn to him the other." Can we trust Jesus to fight the war on terror? Jesus, wrong for social services, wrong on crime, wrong on defense, wrong for America. I'm George W. Bush, and I approve this message. I did Bill Clinton. What does George Bush sound like? Or that's George H.W. Bush. God damn it. What if Chris Rock performed at a bar mitzvah? Drew Friedman. I don't think I can read that one. Whoa, who did the art here? Guess who? Guess who did the artwork here? I should have been able to figure it out. Herman Mejia did these sculptures. Holy smokes. Who has these sculptures? Who has these sculptures? This is amazing. I've got to do some research. I'm going to have to send Herman Mejia a DM and say, you know, who made these sculptures? Or not who made them. Where are these sculptures? That's another. Okay, so Jerry Gersten. I want original artwork by him. Herman Mejia. I want original artwork by him. I gotta. Meh. How am I spelling this? Mejia. No, there's like nothing. No original artwork here. This is amazing though. Look at these things. Yep, I saw the chess set in person. Where? Was it at the Norman Rockwell thing? Was that the Norman Rockwell thing? Where did you see it? He does Abu Hamza al-Masri. He has Uday. He has Kuse. Look at that. He kept him. I'm going to message him. I'm going to message him. This is like, well, you would have to buy the whole thing because he has Iraq and he has all the pieces. I couldn't afford that, obviously. Obviously. That would be one of the coolest things to own. That would definitely be amazing to have. I'm gonna, oop, wrong way. All right. When advertising takes over the Pledge of Allegiance, iPod, Allegra, Tootsie Fab, Fuji United, Franco-American, Banana Republic for Chiclets fans, One Nathan's, Wonder Bod, Disney Lunchables, with Glycerine, Banjurgens Hormel. Who wrote that? Timothy? No, that was the artist. Darren Johnson. That's like, that's amazing. I love that. I took a picture of the sign that says from the collection of Herman Mejia. Sorry, Herman. Oh, it's with two N's? I was going to say, I bet he doesn't mind that you took a picture of it. You guys, I'm gonna start wrapping things up because, like I said before, I'm a hungry boy. I gotta eat some dinner before I go to bed, and this has been a fantastic live stream. Well, what fun it is to stream, and you know what? I think I'm gonna try to do not this next live stream, but it'll be. I still got enough left, I think, for, I could get one more episode out of it. And if you guys don't mind it, I sure as heck like going through this. I think I might start, tell me what you think about this. For a while, I stopped doing super specials in the live stream because I thought it like sort of cannibalized what I was doing on the weekly videos. But I think there's like a kind of a distinct audience between the two. And I don't know. So I think I might just go back to doing super specials. I think they're fun to do. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go through and say thank you to the people who were tuned in this episode. If you're tuned in and you didn't say anything, now's the time to do it. But as I do that, please remember, give this video a thumbs up. It really does. It helps the algorithm. It helps get this video to more people. If you can do that on my regular videos, I would sure appreciate it a whole heck of a lot. So this is like one of my favorite things. The Mad Guide to Man Boobs is like one of my all-time favorite mad things. Anyway, Sticks McFly, thank you so much for tuning in. Harvey Esquire, thank you for tuning in. Cam Hayden dropped by. Thanks for dropping by, bud. Friend of the show. Friend of the show, Little Cozy Nostril, Kyle Bridget. Who else? Who else? Let's see. Oh, Johnny Tong, thank you for leaving a comment and dropping by. Thank you, Honk Steady, for your support. I appreciate that, dude. Who else was here? Angel Acevedo, thank you for tuning in. And who else? I think that was it. No, that's not it. But that's all I can scan to. With that, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.